Alright guys, welcome to Inspire for Travel. My name is Wimba Imani and today I'm joining you live from the beautiful town of Migori. Now Migori is the last and most southernmost town here in Kenya before you go on to Hispania and then finally Tanzania. So it's the last town, and most likely if you're using this border of Hispania to go to Tanzania, if you want to go to Mwanza and different places from Kenya, you'll be passing through Migori. So to be honest with you, it's a long road of around 4 kilometers and it's pretty much shops and various things like that. So to walk it might be a bit monotonous. So what I'll do, I'll get on a border and give you a nice bike ride and a tour of this amazing, beautiful town on the hill here of Migori. Very beautiful. It's cosmopolitan. You got people from all over Kenya that live here, and you also have people from other countries that call this place of Migori home. So if you're new to the channel, I do appreciate if you can consider liking, sharing and subscribing to the channel by clicking on the red box below this video that says subscribe. Karibuni sana Jamhuri ya Kenya, karibuni sana Migori. Migori is a multi-ethnic town which acts as the capital of Migori County here in Kenya. The town is located around 63 kilometers south of Kisii town and 22 kilometers north of the Tanzanian border. Migori is the second most viable urban center in Luo Nyanza after Kisumu City. However, it is the third largest town in former Nyanza province after Kisumu and Kisii. As compared to most Nyanza towns, Migori is unique because it's a multi-ethnic makeup consisting of the Luo-speaking people, Abasuba community, Abagusi, Abaluya, Kuria, Indians, Arabs, and Somali people. Increasingly, there are also Westerners living in the town, engaged in mission activities, as well as gold mining at the Makalda mine. So as we're riding along this road, guys, I'm sure you're observing there are a lot of motorbike taxis on the side of the road. I've noticed there are a lot of the motorbike taxis in this town, something that I've also seen when I was in Kakamega as well as Kisumu. Now it's literally, this is the road, it's a long road and it will take you right down to the border, Hispania, and then you can cross over to Tanzania and head on to other parts in Tanzania. And literally there's so many different businesses along the road before you get to Tanzania. As you can see, there's a market area, there are a lot of hotels as well, and it's a very interesting place to do business. In fact, people who have some skills in various businesses, a lot of the border towns is a very interesting place because you have a lot of people traveling to and from different places and crossing the border, and they'll need places to stay, they'll need certain things to buy, so it's very interesting. So here we're on a bridge. This is the bridge here in Migori, and we're just riding over there. Even right around the bridge area there's also some local businesses you can find there. So this is just a little ride that I did of the Migori town. Pretty much this is what you'll see as we carry on down to Hispania if you was to follow the road. So yeah, we're gonna go and explore Muhuru Bay now. It's another area in the Nyanza province, and we'll check that out. So I hope you've got an idea of what it's like in Migori, and you may pass through here, this border town, if you're going to Tanzania one day, or you may be coming from Tanzania, perhaps maybe Mwanza, and you come into Kenya, you may pass through this border town. Very interesting place. There's some amazing places where you can stay, so you'll enjoy it here. So this is the market scene here in Migori town here in southern Kenya, just before Tanzania. Really beautiful local flavor here, man. You can get real nice products, cabbages, onions, beans, tomatoes, maize. It's just a nice laid back peaceful vibes here in Migori. Just on the right there you can see some buses. These are the buses that can take you to other areas near Migori. So yeah, it's a beautiful day. The weather is around 27 degrees Celsius, so it's a good vibe. So right now I'm on the way to Muhuru Bay in the Nyanza province. Now this is a real rural Kenya, so you'll get a real vibe of the village life here in Kenya. Now just to give you a little backdrop, some information about Muhuru Bay. Muhuru Bay is a town in the Nyanza province of Kenya. It is situated on the banks of Lake Victoria, and some people also call it Lake Nyanza and other local names, and it's very close to the border with Tanzania. Now one of the nicknames for this town is End of the Road, because literally if you carry on, you'll of course go to Tanzania, and then you have the Lake Victoria there. And in this area, fishing is one of the mainstay of the economy in this area. There are a lot of fishermen that live there, and one of the local communities that live there, you'll find a lot of Luo people, and the Luo language is spoken a lot there. But you can also hear Kiswahili as well. Some people speak Swahili and English. So definitely this will be an interesting place we're checking out today, and stay tuned to Inspire for Travel. So I'm seeing a church here, if you don't mind me asking, what's the name of this church here?
Kigurukirai.
Okay, and is it like mainly locals that comes to this church here?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So what's the main language spoken in this area?
You know mother tongue.
Yeah, what's the mother tongue?
Mother tongue.
Yeah.
That's the local language.
Mother tongue.
Mother tongue.
But is it Luo?
The one,
Luo?
It is a Luo language.
A Luo language.
It is a Luo language.
Okay.
The one you had those boys.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So yeah, in this area here, the main language spoken is Luo, and you will hear words like Amusi, Oyaore, Edinadi. Yeah.
So by now, if you meet anybody,
yeah,
the language you can use.
Yeah.
Yonade.
Yeah, Yonade. So yeah. Ebinade.
How are you doing?
So I'm learning a few new words here. Ebinade is how are you in the language of Luo, and good afternoon is Omeore.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, Chio.
Chio. And not Oyaore.
The same.
The same, huh?
The same language.
Yeah.
The one many people know is that one Oyaore.
Oyaore. Many
But
people.
Chio,
Yeah.
few people.
Oh. So yeah, that's very interesting, guys, because in Kenya, of course, the unifying language is Kiswahili. Many people speak Kiswahili, but when you go to various communities and villages like the one I'm here, you know, you'll find people have their own mother tongue or indigenous language. For example, Luo. In other parts of Kenya, you have Kikuyu. Some places you have Luya, you have Samburu, you have Kalenjin, you know, so different languages. There's over 42 languages in Kenya, apart from English and Swahili as well. So we're walking towards a beach. Yeah, and of course it's part of Lake Victoria. Lake Victoria literally surrounds this whole area here. And some parts you have white sand, some you have brown. You will see some of the white sand beaches today. What is it?
Mnapumzika.
Mm.
This is the teacher I was telling you.
Uh-huh.
So this is fucking on a beach.
Okay.
And now these people are staying here. They are.
Okay. And are they fishermen?
The fishermen are down there.
Okay.
Do you know any mother tongue?
Me?
To feel that kind.
So this is an amazing view, guys. I hope you all are seeing.
I'm telling them.
Mm.
This is my best friend Lid from England.
Okay. So one of the mainstay of the economy here is fishing. So you have many fishermen that, of course, earn a living from fishing in the lake. And you're going to see some of that right now, guys.
Aquelo duwe ndugu oroka. Tomago tokoni. Aquelo nuja siasa. Ma gavana. Mina we na aquelo nu gavana ma kirecho. Ala nu. Ha?
Yeah, yeah, I can see.
Hey. Hello. Ise meonga. Simi 100 na tulikia hivi hapo 7 golo collins. To in mia no temie warang mia bano en marang. Temie mia to mia na de ni golo mia ri ko ni golo mia. Sawa. Collins se kele ni pesa. Oi sana mia ba mia kele ma Collins mi. Governor, no queréis. No for record. Aviro ni wa champa sa.
Wow. Yeah. So, okay, so this is one of the beaches here in Muhuru Bay, and this is what it's like here on the one section of the bay here, and you can see there's different fishing boats. Fishermen have just come back from fishing, and some will be going out later on, and a lot of people, they make their living from this lake, and these are what the boats look like. Now, in that village where I was walking through there, now of course the whole area is known as Muhuru Bay, but within Muhuru Bay itself there are various small villages and they have their own individual names as well. Now, in that particular point where I was there must have been some misunderstanding, because I guess some of the people didn't want to be filmed and they wasn't really happy about that. And they asked me to pay some money if I want to take some pictures of the lake and so on. So it wasn't that friendly, that part of Muhuru Bay where I went, in comparison to other places, which is rather unfortunate, given the fact that I'm here to promote the place, advertise the place, and bring more tourists to actually visit Muhuru Bay, because it's a beautiful place. So that's something that needs to be worked on, and these are some of the things you may experience when you travel to various parts in East Africa. Anyways, right now this is some more scenes from the village itself. I was going back to Migori after some time, so this is I'm leaving the village now, and this is what you will see, some of the houses you're seeing right now that I'm driving past, and behind that's more views of the lake as well. But all in all, it's a lovely little village, very laid back. People got a chill vibe. I feel that people may a bit be reserved to strangers coming in sometimes. That's my experience anyway. And yeah, you do hear a lot of indigenous language being spoken there as well. So if you don't really know anyone there, it can be a bit awkward just going there filming. But I did enjoy my time there. It's not too far from Migori town. You could literally get a taxi to there, and it costs around, I believe, 300 Kenyan shillings, I believe the cost was, to come to this place. So yeah, it's an amazing experience, guys, and I'll show you a night scene of what it's like being back in Migori at night. So this is a night scene of Migori town at night. We had passed here previously, but that was during the daytime, and this is what it looks like at night. And you can see the place is still busy, and shops still, they put on their bright lights, and business is still going as usual. So I do like the business ethic they have here in Migori, and I didn't feel worried for my safety or anything like that. But definitely it's a place you definitely need to be careful at night. If you don't really know the area very well and stuff like that, I would advise you to at least get the taxi or the border and ask someone, is it safe to go to a certain place or anything like that. But generally the vibes is cool. As you can see, we're riding here, there's still vendors on the streets, and they're selling things like roast corn and chapatis, samosas and things like that. So this is what Migori looks like at night.